there, and welcome back to Slice of Math. So today we are dealing with a problem in which we need to find the value of s times t. This problem was part of the Junior Kangaroo Mathematical Challenge UK year 2015. The problem is, the diagram shows a large triangle divided up into squares and triangles. S is the number of squares of any size in the diagram, and t is the number of triangles of any size in the diagram. What is the value of s times t? Now from the problem we understand that we need to find the total number of squares and the total number of triangles that are part of this diagram. If you want to work on this problem on your own, please pause my video at this juncture. For the rest, let's see how do we find the value of s times t. Let us first familiarize ourselves with the terms that we are going to use to solve this problem. Now in this figure, we see a square, and this square is called as a 1 times 1 square, by which we mean a square with each side as 1 unit. In a similar way, we'll define this square too. This is a 2 times 2 square, meaning a square with each side, you guessed it right, having 2 units. Going back to the original diagram, let's find the number of 1 times 1 square. Starting off from the bottom row, where we have 1, 2, 3, 1 times 1 square. The row above that has 1, 2, 1 times 1 square. And on the top row, we have just a single 1 time 1 square. So let us now sum up these squares. We have 3 in the bottom, 2 in the middle, 1 in the top row. So 3 plus 2 plus 1, bringing us to total of 6 1 times 1 square. So do we have any other squares as part of the diagram? Oh, there is one, a 2 times 2 square. Let us find the value of s then. We have number of 2 times 2 square, 1. Number of 1 times 1 square, 6. Giving us a total of squares as 7. We have found the value of s. Moving on to finding the value of t. Let us again go back to the terms. We know from this image that this is a 1 times 1 square. What we are doing is we will draw a diagonal from one end of the square to the opposite end and remove 1/2 of it. What we have left is a colored half. Now this colored half is called as half of a 1 times 1 square. Here is now a 2 times 2 square, drawing a diagonal, removing a half of it, the colored half, half of a 2 times 2 square. In a similar fashion, we can define half of a 3 times 3 square and half of a 4 times 4 square. Let us now go back to the original image to find t, the number of triangles of any size in the image. Let us find the number of triangles that are half of a 1 cross 1 square. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 triangles that are half of a 1 cross 1 square. Now what about the number of triangles that are half of a 2 cross 2 square? Let's count them. We have 1, 2, 3. In total, 3 triangles that are half of a 2 cross 2 square. Next comes counting the triangles that are half of a 3 cross 3. So here, as you can see, we have 1, 2. Only 2 triangles that are half of a 3 cross 3 square. And now for the number of triangles that are half of a 4 cross 4 square. There is only 1 triangle that is half of a 4 cross 4 square. Now we have to find the value of t. So let us sum up all the triangles that we have found till now. So we have 4 triangles, half of a 1 times 1 square. 3 triangles, half of a 2 times 2 square. 2 triangles, half of a 3 times 3 square. And 1 triangle, half of a 4 times 4 square. So the total number of triangles is a summation of 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1, bringing it to a grand total of 10. Now we have to find the value of s times t, that is number of squares times the number of triangles. So we have found the value of t as 10 and the value of s as 7. Now we have to find the value of s times t, that is 7 times 10. So s times t is 70. Now that was fun, wasn't it? I hope you guys had an amazing time solving this problem because I sure had a lot of fun doing it with you. Now before we call it a day, I'm going to share a problem for your own exploration. You can solve it and share your solutions in the comment box. The problem is this. Find the number of squares in an 8x8 chessboard. Can you also find all the rectangles in it? I hope you liked my video, and if you have, please do click the like button and also subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you soon with more interesting problems. Till then, ciao.